The cinema, Noble Angrism Main Ket Hein, in British, He's I Loving Thou, revolves about which lot would believe a usual Hindu wedding, a relation how is frequently deprived of any external expressions of devotion. In the movie, Yashwant Batra, who planned for the male division, and Kiran, his remain-at-home woman, include been marital for more than rather than 25 years. They dwell in Varanasi, an old, noisy city on the banks of the Ganges inland in northern India. Artist Sanjay Mishra acting the part of Batra, a rough, patriarchy man, who is happy in his wedding and forgetful to his woman's misfortune. Ikavali Khanna is thrown as his energetic woman, Kiran, who wants more than of their wedding and doesn't shy off of talk her reason. He's an untypical loving history by Hindu standards. Famous films through the nation, Bollywood or differently, nearly solely depict youthful loving and their intrigue seldom investigate lifetime following wedding. Batra's relation is top summarized up in his own speech, she manages the building and I go to job. The is named wedding. In L's stage, he thunders how he is provided for his woman and child, which else does Kiran wait of him? She tells him how he was just carrying a national liability. Which she really as necessary is loving, not the type how involves chocolates and roses but a embrace, a mark of devotion or though a few speech of commend. So which if we are in our 50s, she asks. The cinema as well drew critique. One peer reviewer outlined Batra's behavior as harmful and charged the cinema of manufacturing excuses for his sexist behavior. But it isn't remarkable how Angrism Main Ket Hein affected a accord human beings since of its storyline. It done lot human beings, consisting me, miracle if loving is really intended just for the youthful, or if the mundanity of national lifetime foliage slight period for novel. While I delivered these questions on Facebook, several human beings share their thoughts. One overall filament was lot guys wonder why they include seldom seen their parents' courier loving or devotion to every sum. Irrelevant of yours year, dong ti shy off of tiring yours loving on yours hose, one man wrote. In India, lot human beings just dong ti know the conception of actual loving. They believe loving is just among a boy and a lady, else annotated. One man acknowledged, I was on my way to proper and grumpy grumbler and later I saw the movie. Mishra said me how any relation, consisting how among a woman and her man, claimed an express of loving since lifetime would be dull out of it. Down there is an intrinsic issue in our families. Everyone is polite of everyone, but down there is slight external express of loving. Loving, though if he's down there, is love a witness. In the movie, Batra ultimately realizes his error how he has never said his woman how he thick felt on her, and how she looks nice or how he enjoys her kitchen. He discovers how he just conducted her forgiven. Maybe these since social displays of devotion are frequently confused in India. Mishra told he's as well since all becomes a addiction above period. To a woman, all of the can be a usual, serving yours favorite meal, take thoroughness of other as necessary. And slow you fair begin take every some forgiven. All becomes a usual. Down there are as well such who diverge in Mishra and believe social screen of devotion an un-Indian feature. But largest human beings appear to conduct the contrary spot of type. It could be indecision or unwillingness how stops human beings of reflecting loving while they achieve a specific year, one man wrote in answer to my questions on the movie. I believe you yet include ego, you yet sense ardent, it doesn't question how old you are. But maybe public boundaries halt you of display such tension. But the cinema as well acknowledges how down there is a general gap, junior couples are far more than convenient in reflecting devotion rather than their parents were at the identical year. Mishra earns his woman's loving in the assist of his child and child-in-law, who are lucky to stake their wives. While I met him on Chaman Jha, the artist who acting the child-in-law, following the movie's screen, he told, if loving is ever, later why should it include an expiration day?